Chelsea transfer strategy 2024. Is Dean Huijsen the key? Top alternatives explored. Chelsea is keeping a close eye on the transfer market as they navigate the competitive landscape for AFC Bournemouth's rising star, Dean Huijsen. Recent reports suggested that the Blues were leading the charge to secure the talented 20-year-old centre-back, who boasts a £50 million release clause. However, Sky Sports has thrown a curveball, stating that the race for Huijsen is still very much open, with several clubs vying for his signature. Huijsen has quickly become one of the hottest properties in English football, attracting interest from a host of Premier League and European giants. Chelsea, once seen as the frontrunners, now find themselves in a fierce battle against the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle United, Tottenham, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. The young defender is eager to play in the Champions League next season, which will undoubtedly influence his decision as the summer transfer window approaches. Bournemouth is understandably reluctant to part ways with their prized asset, especially since he has only been with the club for less than a year. However, the presence of a release clause means that his departure could be on the horizon. Interestingly, Real Madrid appears to be Huijsen's preferred destination if they decide to make a move, although there are whispers that they might consider other options, such as Arsenal's William Saliba, due to concerns over Huijsen's price tag. Despite the uncertainty surrounding Huijsen's future, Chelsea remains in the mix and is reportedly on good terms with his representatives. The club is weighing the possibility of activating his release clause, but they are also preparing for the worst-case scenario. In light of this, Chelsea is exploring 3 alternative defenders to bolster their squad if they miss out on Huijsen. One of the names on their radar is Jorrel Hato, a promising 19-year-old from Ajax. Hato, who can play both center-back and left-back, has made a name for himself at Ajax after rising through their esteemed academy. However, Ajax is expected to demand at least £40 million for the Dutch international. The Blues are also considering 2 familiar faces from the Premier League, Marc Guehi and Jarrad Branthwaite. Guehi, now 24, has been a standout performer for Crystal Palace, and Chelsea knows him well from his time in their academy. Last summer, Crystal Palace turned down multiple bids from Newcastle for Guehi, with the highest reaching £65 million. On the other hand, Everton's Jarrad Branthwaite, 22, is another option for Chelsea, with the Merseyside club reportedly valuing him at around £70 million. As the transfer window approaches, Chelsea is gearing up for an exciting summer, whether they land Huijsen or pivot to one of these talented alternatives.